This report is from today's CNBC Daily Open, our new, international markets newsletter. CNBC Daily Open brings investors up to speed on everything they need to know, no matter where they are. Like what you see, you can subscribe here. Winter chill in jobs U.S. Non-farm payrolls increased by 150,000 in October. That's less than the estimated increase of 170,000 and sharply lower than September's growth of 297,000, which was itself revised lower from the initial 336,000. The unemployment rate unexpectedly rose to 3.9%, the highest level since January 2022, while average hourly earnings increased less than forecast. Winning week stocks and bonds in the U.S. rallied in tandem on Friday as markets digested jobs data and rebounded from October lows. Europe's Stoxx 600 index ticked up 0.2%. Siemens Energy's 9% jump, on news that it might sell its stake in India's Siemens Limited, helped to defray Mayer's 17% plunge after the shipping giant said profits would come in at the low end of its prior forecast. Musk's Grok. Elon Musk's new AI company, xAI, released Grok, a generative artificial intelligence chatbot similar to ChatGPT. Grok is supposed to have a bit of wit, a rebellious streak, and should answer the spicy questions other AI chatbots might dodge, according to a statement from xAI. Users will eventually be able to access Grok as part of X Premium Plus, which costs $16 per month. Cash buffet Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway reported $10.76 billion in operating earnings for the third quarter, 40.6% higher than the same period last year. The conglomerate now has a cash pile of $157.2 billion, even higher than the record $149.2 billion it had in the third quarter of 2021. But Buffett's company did register a loss of $24.1 billion in the third quarter because of drops in Apple's shares. Stars-aligned stocks started off strong in November, but for a certain group of stocks, everything is aligning to push them even higher, according to Piper Sandler. The investment bank screened for stocks that will benefit from a convergence of positive factors that are happening now, and came up with 3 stocks it thinks are top names to own. U.S. jobs growth in October was nearly half of September's. Unemployment ticked up. Monthly wage growth was slightly lower than expected. That's bad news for workers. But, as CNBC's Jeff Cox puts it, bad news for the economy is good news for the stock market. As long as it doesn't get too bad. Why is the stock market cheering an early winter chill in the jobs market? 2 reasons. A tighter labor market's likely to put a dent in inflation, which, in turn, should halt interest rates hikes, both of which are anathema to stocks. The fact that this report followed other weaker-than-expected economic data points this week may encourage investors who have been waiting for a less hawkish Fed, said Mike Loengart, head of model portfolio construction for Morgan Stanley's Global Investment Office.